everybody. Welcome back to our Makeup This Monday. We're his own. We're a band of ministry out of Nashville, Tennessee. And today we are talking about weight loss. Big topic in the new year. This is plastered all over magazines because we live in a country that is obsessed with its weight. I know this is something that, we probably all struggle with. Probably every single girl struggles with in some way, shape, and form. I've definitely struggled with in my own life. Body image issues with food, overeating, undereating at different points. And it's just a real issue for a lot of girls. And so it's something we want to talk about. So first of all, I think it's just so important as we're going into the new year not to go to extremes, as there's a lot of pressure. There's so much pressure to lose weight, and we need to ask ourselves what is important. What's important is to be healthy and to take care of the body that God gave us, not to go to some extreme to lose so much weight, in such a quick period of time. Because whenever we do this, and I've done this at different points in my past, there's such a backlash. If we starve ourselves, we get really, really, really hungry, and there's a temptation to then go and to binge or to overeat. And this isn't what God calls us to do. God calls us to take care of ourselves and to love our bodies. And so we want to remind you all of this today.
Yeah. And even, I worked in the health and fitness field for years and years. And something that actually a good friend of mine had said, she was training for a bodybuilding competition. And for the competitions, it's everything is measured out. It's very, very extreme. But what she said, and I thought this was really interesting, she said, she had posted a before and after picture. A before picture when she got to this like perfect body, and then an after picture where she is now, which is just kind of normal. And she said, I had the perfect body then, but she's like, I wasn't happy at all. She's like, I couldn't eat. I didn't have much of a social life. I just had, because everything was so obsessed and consumed with this, that she said now she's like, I'm so much happier. She's like, yeah, I don't look how I did there, but I said, I have friends, and I, have that brownie when I want. And she's like, I'm just much more balanced now and so much more happier. And it just, to me, it just reminded me, and we want to remind you guys that that perfect body does not equate to happiness.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And it's also, to me, I always wonder, what body I think is perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows what a perfect body is? It's when we are free, actually. That's what the perfect body is. And something that actually Kara had coined this term for me was body dysmorphia, which I think a lot of women struggle with.
I didn't coin it, I just told
She told me what it was, sorry. She didn't make it up. It's actually a term. Body dysmorphia, which essentially is we don't clearly see the body that we are in. We see it as a different size, a different way. And I think it's something, I know I struggle with this. I think a lot of us struggle with this, that we don't see our body for the way it actually really is in real life. And something that I think kind of stirs that is magazines. You see magazines. Last week I was in the store and saw something about Angelina Jolie. It was like, she's reached this dangerous, she's 80 pounds, and everyone's so concerned about her weight. But then you see, the next magazine next to her, it's the most beautiful woman in the world, and it's a stick figure who's probably 82 pounds. It's Hollywood has this, it doesn't make any sense. Hollywood themselves have a very disjointed view on what beauty is and body. So something that has helped me is I stopped looking at magazines to compare myself. But also just not caring about necessarily the number on the scale. I just don't step on scales very often, because as women, we know our bodies. We know when we feel good. We know when things fit right, they don't fit right. And I think we need to find that freedom.
Yeah.
To live there in the balance.
Just remembering that our bodies are a temple of the Holy Spirit, and being healthy and balanced, that's virtue.
Yeah, living in the middle, from the two extremes. Mm-hmm. So what are y'all doing, and how are y'all coping with, just the bombardment, is that a word, bombardment of all just the insanity of the culture around weight loss and everything?
And what have you found that's helped you to walk that middle line, and focus on health and balance
and freedom?
Yeah, freedom
especially.
So come find us on social media, share your story with us, and you can find us on Facebook and Instagram at Be His Own, and Twitter at Be His Own Music.
Thanks, you guys.
Until next time.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.